What's up, guys? My name is Dave Blacks, and I'm a videographer, video editor, and visual effects artist. And today I'm going to be reviewing the new movie, Am I Racist? By conservative, pundit, commentator, YouTuber Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh first got on my radar when he did, of course, What is a Woman?, which I was very intrigued with when I first saw the trailer. It really got me interested because I wanted to see, like, what is a woman? I, like most people, had that feeling of there's something weird that's going on with everybody, and I want answers. I want to know more about this. I don't want to just be fed information. I want to do research and see what people are saying about this. And so by curiosity, I stumbled across What is a Woman? Thought it was a good movie. You know, to me, it had a little bit too much heavy-handed, conservative-leaning politics towards the back end. But of course, he's part of Daily Wire, which is pretty much like the conservative Avengers, if you're asking people on the left. So with Am I Racist? Well, let me just start off by saying this movie is absolutely hilarious. There's probably 30 people in the theater that I saw, a very small theater. It's only playing in 2 theaters. Out here in Las Vegas, it's probably not playing in that many theaters. But everybody was hysterically laughing. So the premise of the movie is a documentary style type movie where Matt Walsh kind of infiltrates the left and the woke ideology people, and he goes to learn more information about if he needs DEI training, and we follow him through this hilarious journey of him infiltrating some DUI people's like conferences and a dinner party, and you know, we really follow him on this journey as he explores the world of DEI, and then he kind of wraps it up with interviewing people who are from more impoverished areas and don't really pay attention to politics too much, and it kind of wraps up this nice little story on a nice note. And I feel like the conservative politics in this are a lot lighter than they were in What is a Woman? But I think it's because he's focusing more on the comedy aspect of it, which is a genius move, I think. So my honest opinion about this movie, like I said, it's hilarious. I really think that Matt Walsh masterfully knows how to give the left the rope to hang themselves with and just expose the hilariosity and idiosyncrasies that are in the woke ideology. I think he does that really well. I think that DEI is dying. I really do. Diversity, DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. I think it's dying. I think it is a dying breed, and for me, from being in an artistic background and loving movies, I never really saw a place for DEI in movies. It annoys me when I see, you know, black people in the Spartan times. That doesn't go together. That's not how it was, and you're trying to recreate history. I'm a history buff too. I love history. And so putting people where they don't belong necessarily makes me frustrated. And it's not that black people shouldn't be in movies or anything like that. It's just that as black people, I think that there is a vast resource for black storytelling that we have yet to tap, and I don't think we should be complaining to Hollywood and our white daddies to give us a black Superman or whatever the case may be. We can create our own works, I feel like, and we can kind of pave the way. If you don't see what you want to see in movies, you can literally create it yourself. And it's not by replacing all these characters with a woman or with a black person or with a gay person. Create your own stories. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see like a gay Superman told through his lens. I want to see an original gay superhero with his own problems and his own story, and getting to see that perspective. I think that will go a lot farther than just shoving somebody in there and forcing everybody to like it and love it and accept it. Like, that's not how we're going to get anywhere as a society, by just force feeding people our messages that we think are the best. Because who are we to tell anybody what we think is the right way. What I really like about what Matt Walsh did here is he presents the circumstances and lets the audience kind of form their own opinion about it. I think that's severely lacking in cinemas today, in Hollywood today. It's lacking. Everybody force feeds their ideology down people's throat, and there's no nuance, and there's no kind of let the audience form their own opinion. Put this person in this situation and let's watch how they progress and grow through this situation, and then we can form our own opinions about if we like that or not. There's not enough of that today. And that's why I think DEI is really dying. Because also what this movie touched on that I kind of relate with is that racism today is not over and out in the open like it was when maybe my grandparents were around, or even their parents. Racism is hidden, and there's no way to tell if somebody is being racist to you because you can't really tell. And so if you go around and you assume that everybody is being racist to you, you're gonna have a victim mindset. You're not going to progress in society, and it's going to hinder your mental health deeply. We need to, as Black people, not focus on racism as much anymore, because racism is not the big problem that it used to be. Are there racist people? Abso-fucking-lutely there are. There are racist people in the world, and there will always be racist people, and you just can't get rid of that. You can't get rid of racism. It's going to be a thing forever. As long as there are people who have different skin colors until we're all beige, it's going to be that way. And even if we were all the same color, there would still be people dividing us between what class we are. You just can't win. There's always going to be classism, racism, something like that. But if you have this victim mindset where you can't get out of your own way, and you see race in everything, it is going to hinder you. And I think we need to work on that as the Black community, in my own personal opinion. And it's what I think this movie shines a light on. What I really like about this movie is that it shows that there is a market for people outside of Hollywood to create movies. Being an aspiring independent director, it feels good to know that I don't have to rely on Hollywood in order to get something made that I really want to get made. As technology progresses and cameras get better, and you can buy a really nice cinema style camera for, $1,000, $2,000 now, and when in 2014 it was like $5,000 to buy a type of camera like that. So as technology increases, as YouTube becomes a bigger thing, and we're starting to see YouTubers and commentators go off and create their own movies and their own stories that they want to see, because Hollywood and the streaming services just aren't pleasing the people like they want to be pleased. So just seeing that in real time be able to happen from Matt Walsh, who's a YouTuber, and yes, he's part of the Daily Wire, and yes, he's part of the Daily Wire, which has $1 billion, but besides that, seeing a YouTuber and an independent film be able to make it into theaters and reach as many people as it did. It's the number 5 ranked at the time of recording. It's the number 5 ranked movie in the world. It's amazing. It's amazing to be able to do that, and it's inspiring for me as a filmmaker to want to show my perspective and want to show off different perspectives that Hollywood just isn't going to do, really. And so that's my thoughts on Matt Walsh and Am I Racist, that movie. It's hilarious. You should go see it. I didn't want to put too many spoilers in here because I want you guys to go out and experience it for yourself. There is a part about a Jussie Smollett reenactment, and the theater was roaring with laughter. I think that is going to be the best part for everybody. I think that when this movie gets released to the Daily Wire Plus or wherever it's going to be, that clip is going to be put on YouTube and is probably going to go viral because it is so funny and hilarious. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys liked this movie review. If you want me to do more movie reviews, let me know, because I am doing a lot of philosophy content. I have an Instagram, TikTok. Go follow me at Dave Blacks on TikTok, and Film Philosophies on Instagram to see that kind of content. And With that being said, I'm out. Go watch a movie.